why would you take a 70% play? It's more of that rationale that goes to it. Obviously, versus H2K, it's going to be a lot harder.
Yeah, because Expect's getting taken down.
Oh,
Flash forward, first blood for Ottawamne. Bonus from Ivern. Red buff for the Shen top lane, just making it so much harder.
Yeah, and if you can make these fights last really long, you can definitely make use of the Sunfire Cape here. But right now, Trick's coming.
Going in. Odo baited into the 1v1. He wanted it one more time, but Trick there. I mean, we do see so many picks to support that as well for Perkz. We see the Rise, the LeBlanc, the Echo coming out. So often it's Perkz who is free to push in a side lane, but now we see that issue that you brought up. Orianna, Jhin, both of them want to occupy the mid lane. They both feel safe there, and someone's going to have to take the risk and go to a side lane to clear the waves. And for now, it's been the Jhin. Ooh, not really what they wanted from that ultimate there. Engage comes in onto Jankos. That's so much in terms of shielding. Curtain Call, not going to do a ton of damage. The shield stop everything, and H2K turn it around with ease. Hopefully can keep a cool head as he has improved, but is now getting collapsed on by the entire H2K lineup.
Yeah. Both teams trying to make picks around this mid lane rush right here. Siege set in motion from H2K. Ooh.
Good shield from Perkz to save the day on that one, but it's just getting harder. TP's going in. Mithy's on the backside all alone. Chase trying to dish out damage. Fev been waiting for soldiers. Flash out, and goes to Camille. Emperor's Divide pushes her out, stops the ultimate. No ultimatum there coming in, but it will be the Bars running for his life. Sven goes in. He's looking to make it a party. Expect is hungry for blood. Chase on the other side of the wall. Blast Gun comes out. One bullet. He's ticking down. It's going to be curtains for H2K. That's the double. Looking for the triple, and he's not going to find it yet. But in the meantime, another one drops on the backside.
This was a beautiful punish from G2 because it looked so even. It looked like everybody could just kind of walk around. H2K could set up the siege. We do want some action, so I wouldn't mind it if they just start flat out fighting here. It'd be exciting too.
To be fair, probably did say he wants a series where they fight a lot. He also asked that Fevivin and Perkz don't all in each other.
Could be right here. I'm hearing Go in the studio.
Sven starting the ult. Camille on the backside. That's a nice combo. Fevy knocked up, but there's so much healing. Double, triple redemption coming in. I don't even know whose is whose, but Fevivin is full health. Expect is hungry for a kill here. Emperor's Divine not going to happen. Expect flashes over the taunt. He wants a little bit more. Expect taking down Fevivin, but it's not enough. G2. Sven once again returning to the top side. Similar story as Nuclear makes his home there as well. Everything on the map, rinse and repeat. Expect now going in. Ottawamne feeling comfortable. Here comes the rumble. There's the equalizer. Redemption coming in. It's not enough. Too little, too late. But if they group in the pit, the equalizer, everything is up and available for G2.
But they have to do something at this point, or they're just going to lose because Expect will just do the same thing again.
Mithy caught out. The chain CC comes in. Can they turn the fight? They get the pick that they need. That could be massive for H2K.
Yeah, good patience for H2K there.
Moving forward, Mithy on the front lines, ready for the engage. Ball attached, delivery system online. Fevivin now in trouble. Redemption's coming out. That's the shotgun. Connecting a little bit, but it may not be enough. Expect on the front lines. Che is the one in trouble, and Odo doing his best to peel. Moving forward, one member down for H2K. Che could be next on the menu. Double kill for Expect. Oh, that's a good shockwave. Pulls him back, knocks him down. G2, clean house.
Absolutely dirty, calculated, clean. Ace 5-4-0 after just moving around the pieces on the map. G2 were playing chess, H2K were playing checkers.
G2, a beautiful game of League of Legends. Dead even for 20 minutes, but now at the 43-minute mark, it's a 10K lead in their favor, and it's guaranteed to be the game. They get everything they want, and they execute beautifully.
And they must be so happy with it. This is exactly the style they were willing to play, and they do it against a struggling H2K.
H2K dropping down in game one.
So that's double summoners used here. Now Fevivin has flash. They can set up for Jankos gank so easily in the mid lane right now.
They see Jankos backing. He's backing on vision. They know that they're free to engage in the rumble.
Mithy again.
Oh, that's not what you want. Curtain calls. It's going to be curtains for Mithy. He's going to get no sidestep. One more, not going to happen. First blood as the curtain call goes in. Nuclear and Che, they go off. Trick thinks he has an opportunity to gank the top lane, but he exposes himself, and Sven's exposed as well. Down he goes.
I had to blow the summoners earlier. Jankos really punishing.
Sven and Mithy were the players that didn't want to take 77 plays, and now they're not getting any plays.
Well, Mithy took like 80% of the skill shots.
Oh no.
90%.
90%. Oh no, Mithy. So while we may not see that improvement from H2K, it's no longer necessary.
And it may be necessary for G2 to pull the trigger on kind of a low percentage play, where they open up with the Chain of Corruption, have Stand United come down, and then hope to make a pick off. Combine their only 2 CC spell effects, or gank the side lane.
Moving in, Odo potentially in trouble. They are going to land the taunt. That's a decent amount of damage. Spirit's Refuge.
But at what cost? In the mid lane right now, there should be reaction from H2K coming out.
He's doing his best to clear out the waves. Curtain call going in. Will they look to commit for the dive? Chase on the side. They go wide with the skill shot. Sven's the one who's caught out. He's in trouble. Oh, that's it. Nuclear takes him down.
And again, crowd control effects make it so much easier to play League of Legends here. H2K, they see themselves get caught off guard, but they were already in a good position. H2K peel off from bottom lane. They send from a mid, and here's Chase.
Wants to go in. He's going to get the knockup. Mythy Lamb to the slaughter. H2K going for the dive.
Has some push on the top lane, so they could look for a Shen ultimate. And again, G2 need to fight their way out, because the game, eventually, they will get choked out. So they need to go for maybe a lower percentage play and go for something. But H2K, such a good setup here all the time.
This is so risky. They're going to get engaged on that. Is excellent knockup as the Unburrow comes in. Jay looking to get a little bit more damage. Bullet time not going to be enough. Now moving for a little bit more. Trick wants a kill. He's not going to find it. Spirit's Refuge to save the day. G2 empty-handed once again.
Yeah, they find a kill.
Double.
Oh, the snipe there from Nuclear. They find a kill. They find 2 kills. They make G2 use their strongest global in the Shen ultimate. And then Odwam, they can just match right now in the top lane. Just endlessly push. The map is 5v3. The game is for the taking.
Oh,
here we go.
No, lockdown, Chain CC. Nuclear going godlike. Expect the last man left standing. Sven there to back him up.
We'll have to see. It's just a really hard comp to play. And again, it goes back to the draft. Like, it's so hard for them to do anything. They can't face anything. They have no vision. Perks dead.
Yeah.
Super clean, though. I'm loving the efficiency from H2K.
Of course, G2 doing their best to clear the waves. They do have solid wave clear with the Corki, with the Varus, but it just doesn't mean much. 10-1 the kill score. 12K gold lead.
Yeah, really good push and pull here. Always backing off when they're getting challenged. No need to be a hero. No need to go for the fancy plays here. Always chipping the turret when you can and then pushing through with Jankos in the front line, playing a tank this game.
Inhibitor set to fall. G2, are they going to find an opening here? Trick's trying to make one. He goes in onto Nuclear. Can they shut him down? Expect once to get something. Nice interrupt from Jankos. Sven does connect the CC, but there's not enough damage. Equalizer's going down. G2 are getting burned to a crisp. In goes the Realm Orb. In goes Nuclear, and down goes Sven.
Tank and spank from Jankos. He interrupts the Shadow Dash right there, and that was the only offensive tool that G2 had in their arsenal, and it wasn't enough. Super clean victory here. 1 kill away from a perfect game from H2K.
Devin hungry for blood. He goes in. Expect tries to get something back. Spirit's Refuge is a refuge for G2. They'll stall this one out for just a little bit longer, but there can be no doubt in our mind that H2K will walk away the victors here.
Yeah, a single.
And this is how decided this game is that me and Crepo are free very
I mean,
much.
the game is over. Our prerogative was like, how clean can H2K finish it off? Well, apparently nobody's died yet. They've opened up 1 inhibitor at least. Another one's there. Jankos survived death.
Bye, Sven. That is unfortunate. Mithy's next. He goes down for his 6th death of the game. 4 deaths for Sven. The double kill goes in for the Rumble, and every member of H2K is popping off. Lockdown onto Trick. Shen ult not going to be enough. Stand united. Not going to mean a damn thing.
Penta?
Triple kill. Moving forward. Oh, no. Is he going to get it? Shields
No.
up. No.
That's what he's playing for. Expect going low, getting chunked out. He drops. Another kill right there for Feven. What a game from H2K.
Beautiful execution. It was G2 who took it slow and steady. It was H2K who upped the pace, who are going to take game 2 and who are going to make it a series here in our 2nd match of the week.
And we're going to a game 3, guys. G2, they have to fight back because this wasn't enough. It was too easy for H2K. H2K looking strong.
Sees Karma return to lane, takes his opportunity to invade to figure out where Trick is at. And once again, Trick taking the slow clear means he doesn't have the double buffs.
Jankos investing a lot in this play. If this backfires, Trick will snowball ahead in the jungle, but he could break the momentum in this bottom lane.
Level 2. Mantra used. Gonna try to get out. Mythy locked up. The chain CC not gonna quite land. They're maybe looking for the Devour here. Heal goes up. Spell Shield to try to block it. That's 2 stacks. First blood. The crit comes in from Nuclear. It's a good start, but it's not over yet. TP moving in. Maokai wants to deliver him. Tom Kench says no. Kha'Zix is here as well. What's going to happen? Expect getting burned down to nothing. H2K popping off.
At least, but they set up the dive. Perks is continuously been pushing mid with that Jace and then disappearing into Fog of War. Is basically instilling fear in H2K's hearts every single time he disappears. He could be top, he could be taking a jungle, it could be anywhere. So this vision is actually working against them in the top lane. False sense of security.
G2 manipulating the information. Mythy, though, may be the one who's caught out here. Rise is going to go in, not quite fast enough, though. Perks on the side. Goes in.
Oh, that's Ham.
Oh, that's 2 Ham. Exhaust goes down. They're going to be able to burn through Perks. They have the TP there to back it up. Perks goes way too in.
What is he thinking?
Doesn't even need to hit the shock blast.
Zoning Shock Blast.
Zoning.
The classic.
Says Blue Buff, don't you go that way.
I like the little ward setup here from H2K. Trying to pick up a Mithy. This is good.
Exactly what they wanted. Flash is going to be burned. Chain CC comes in. Perks wants to commit, but they have the TP advantage. This could be good for G2. They're running forward. Realm Warp. They need some kind of CC to stop it. Expect! In Sven, no flashes.
Here we go.
We hear the Youmu's start up. They're going to need to find a way out of this one. They have to dodge the Deadly Flourish. Mithy's going to give his life for his 80 carry. Perks hungry to find an advantage here. Feven just moving down to the bottom side of the map. This is four members collapsing. Mithy going to try to flash that one in the end. Curtain Call goes down. They may just try to chase it. Sven's going to get locked up. Sven's going to get taken down. Mithy doing his best to save. The exhaust is too late. Rumble is here, but so is the Maokai.
Teleport's also in the wrong spot, I expect. Should have been on the turret much earlier to give Sven some leeway here. Sven's really being punished for having to flash earlier.
Oh no. The dive may just come in. H2K have so much damage. Expect is caught out. Equalizer goes down. Mithy may make it out. Expect tries to use Che as the taxi. Twisted Advance will save him for now, but Nuclear wants to go in. Dancing Grenade, one more shot. Trick has to play careful. Does dodge the skill shot in the end. Not going to get locked up, but H2K in control.
They're looking okay, but there's definitely some tense communication sometimes. Because the map is just so dark for them. There we go.
Voyage could be big. Nuclear running forward. Maybe hoping to find the captive audience. Chase on the backside is going to get the snare in the end. That's clean. They go in on Sven. The damage comes in from the Rise. The CC from Nuclear.
Beautiful opening here by Shay. And H2K lineup falls up. Nuclear not afraid to stand on the front lines. Now pumps the ultimate.
Oh, Curtain Call zones him off the tower. The rest of H2K move in to take it. They may need to find a fight here, but the equalizer is up and available. Odawamne overheats. A small window as expected goes in. Mithy's chunked out on the backside, and it's not going to be anything coming in. But Nuclear, the sharpshooter.
Snipe onto Mithy. Now 0-6 combined. The G2 bot lane. Completely unexpected here. Sven lost both summers and still died.
Moving in, they want to hold on to this, they just cannot, and the gold lead grows for H2K. 3K and Baron is in their sights. Farm Alarm comes in, Rek'Sai is on the way. Vision's there for G2, but I don't know if they can stop
Yeah,
it.
and they just want to start and potentially turn. They don't even need to fully finish off this Baron and risk the steal unless Odawamne can zone Kha'Zix. He's dueling Trick right now.
On the side, Trick is going to take him down. I don't think they're going to get anything. Realm Warp to try to save it in the end. They're going to get the lockup. Fevin's in trouble. Oh, Nuclear! That's a ton of damage from Perks, but it's the trade back and forth. Shut down as H2K back away, Baron in hand.
Ooh, Perks almost one-shot him, but then the flash at the end buys enough time for an equal trade there. 2 for 2. Baron buff creeps what they need. Obviously, Sivir really good at clearing them out. Zoning ulti here and then the aggressive.
Oh, Realm Warp.
Yeah, Realm Warp.
How many members is it going to deliver? Just the creeps.
It's actually not what you want. Gotta be careful with the placement. People often forget about that. It's actually the sickest rotation you could ever do with Realm Warp.
When you rotate the creeps in to push another tower.
Technically not a backdoor.
Odawamne going for the 1v1. Expect actually going to start to win this one out, but Rek'Sai is on the way. Expect wants to go in. Down comes the redemption, but who's it going to be for? Heals up for H2K. Expect overstays is welcome. That's gotta feel bad.
Ooh,
oh, wait.
Steal denied.
Oh, Blast Cone to get to safety. Chain makes it out. He's just going to look for the Devour. Doesn't even need it. Just huge.
So many pickoffs started with it. So many objectives were zoned. So many times Sven and Mithy wanted to push, but they couldn't because of the threat of pickoffs.
And you see those fights where On the Hunt comes and Expect is on the front line, and then Realm Warp appears.
Yep.
And suddenly they're all running. It goes from aggressive G2 to running G2, and we're going to see it again. Power comes in. Don't want to overstep. Curtain Call. Making sure the G2 can't follow up.
Expect's here now. He's ready to tank. He's ready to do his job. Take the bullet. No, Mithy. He wants to support.
It's not for you.
Let him support. He's just testing his health bar. Does it still work? Yes.
Does an ult do 50% of your health? Yes. H2K trying to find the flank. Che running forward.
Yeah, they're setting up the Elder right now because they know they can always get to Baron.
Oh, Feven knocked low.
Feven poke. This could be it.
Oceans are here for G2, so they're healing up. Oh, he wants to go in. Nuclear may fall down here. Perks is on the backside, moving forward. Already used all of his cooldowns. Realm Warp coming in. He swaps forms. He looks to run. Oh,
Nuclear
that's
again.
So good! He should have died on the backside, but it just doesn't happen, and Perks is the one to go down. G2 gain control of the pit. Perks paves the path to Elder with damage.
Oh, there's teleport from Expect. This may be a very greedy call because there's actually nobody tanking the Nashor. Odawamne is so low.
Getting Low. They have 4-second recall times, but expect here. It's the flank. Can he live long enough to get the team into the back lines? He's moving in. The true damage burn going down. Trick goes in. He gets the reset. It's the bounce house. 2 down. Jankos wants to run, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Mithy lands the snare. H2K. It's the greedy play we see every time, and it counts against him.
Yeah, but here's Curtain Call comes out. 1 shot, 2 shot. Jankos goes down in the end. There's 1 buff remaining on H2K. Was it worth it for them? We need to see what they do with this 1 Baron buff, but it's so hard to use it because you're playing against Sivir, full physical damage against creeps. Not due to his history of playing, just the comp he's playing against.
Absolutely. Now, at this point, the map feels very even, and while there is this 3K gold lead, it feels like really the only advantage H2K has is this Infernal Drake in terms of scaling. The Baron buff on Nuclear as well.
They have a late game Rise, and they still have an 80 carry in the late game, so it's just...
Oh, on
G2
the hunt, running in. Maokai delivered. Nuclear caught out in the back line, but they're looking for the equalizer to get the disengage. Expects on the front line, but there's no other damage. Jankos gets cut down. Odoamne maybe next. Leap through. The fight resets. A brief moment. The curtain call, but who is going to fall in the end? Trick looking for a way into the back line. Expect maybe going to give his life. Exhaust down onto Sven. Trick goes in. Trick may get taken out. Health bars go up. Trick leaps to dodge to safety. Realm Warp to take out the rest of the team. Good vision set up. H2K have to be careful pulling in here. Until they see G2 in the lanes, they cannot approach their own jungle.
They need to play from mid, basically, so they can't play the open map style that led to picks anymore. Look at Trick as well. He's accelerating that top wave. It was stacking, but they wanted to go faster. They wanted to hit some turrets.
There's a wave in the bottom lane as well. We praised G2's wave control in game 1, and it's coming through clutch here.
H2K looking for a brush pick with Che and Jankos. They're going in.
Oh, they want to get in. We're not watching the action, but we're going to get there in a second. Perk's eaten up. That's devastating. In goes Trick. Is it too much? The equalizer they've left in, but Nuclear goes down. Sven is still alive, but he is getting cut through. He is going to drop. No, healed up. Still barely alive. Gets another one. Wants to go in. Trick on the front side. Perk's picking off members. G2 are just too good at team fighting. Jankos is going to go down. Triple kill comes in for Sven. Bounce through on the Kazakhs. G2 cheers. H2K set to fall.
Absolutely insane target selection from G2 coming out, and Perks, he gets caught immediately, but he survives somehow, and then Sven managed to turn around that fight upside down, following with Trick helping him so well. What a massive turnaround from G2 Esports.
All came down to team fighting prowess. G2 proving themselves in the end. Beautiful execution, the inevitability of the Sivir pick, the confidence in their engages. It was a hard-fought win, but beautiful in the end. G2 take the series, moving up and remaining undefeated.